Hey invisible people, Stev here. Going to record some of my Don't Starve play. Show you a bit around my current world and maybe do a bit of gameplay while I'm at it. Don't really know who I'm making this video for. I just like playing and I'd like to run through my thoughts as well. As Don't Starve is a fantastic game, I think it has a lot of depth. And you can enjoy it just starting out, or you can enjoy it even after you've played it for probably 1,000 hours like I. Also as a bit of a tribute to some of my favorite Don't Starve content creators on YouTube, like Demon Rebuild, Salandrak, Orange, James Bucket, name a few. But yeah, so I'll be honest, I do have a few things that depart from the vanilla gameplay. One is mods, and there are a couple of what would be more quality of life, but there is one that is a bit of a, could be a cheat, but I'll explain why I have that in a bit. And the other is that I do Alt F4 force close the game, and mainly I do this during an uncontrollable fire breaking out. Single player fires are really harsh. I'll probably explain more in game. I don't have defenses everywhere set up for it, and you can burn through a lot of non-renewable resources. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. Smoldering in summer is not a problem, and Ice Staff can fix it, but really once the fire catches on and there's a couple of things nearby, you just can't do anything except have flammatics everywhere, which looks a bit ugly in my opinion. So yeah, and let me show you the mods that I've got. This health bar, I generally prefer to have it off. I feel it interferes with the gameplay. It just makes things too nitty gritty and numbers everywhere. It's not very pleasant. Combined status, great mod to show the moon cycle phases, mainly use. I don't like having my health in numbers, but it is there to hover over, health and sanity and hunger stats. Event timer I was using to bug fix the nettles. More map icons, another great mod just to show where certain things that don't get flagged in the normal map are, such as swordfish or yeah, a few more you'll see in the gameplay. Quick drop, I have a lot of stuff I need to organize where I put it. It's very helpful. Show container mainly for my bundling wraps because I can't remember what I've put and I waste so many rope reopening. Sort inventory I probably don't use too much. This wormhole markers is for this shipwrecked linked. And the main contention one is this character compatibility, which lets me use. So my world is at currently day 700, and I've world hopped a few times playing as different characters. My main is WX78, but I've used Wagstaff and Woodlegs mainly to get their unique items, and I did actually 2 runs as Woodlegs to try to get that lucky hat. It doesn't work. There's a script that deletes it out from your inventory if you come back as any other character. It does stay in a bundling wrap, but upon opening it, there's no way to get it. And I did so much work to get a ton of lucky hats, so I felt like kind of should hang. And the mod that this character compatibility one was mainly to fix the telebrellas not working, which is intended for other characters, but it also does allow the lucky hat to stick around. So give and take, a little bit of cheating. I did use it to farm a bit of items, but yeah, it's not necessary to play, and to be honest I don't use the lucky hat that much. So I'll jump into the game. is a Hamlet, plays WX, linked all the other DLCs or base game worlds. Started in Hamlet, and yeah, WX is a rough start. Start with, I played before as Wolfgang, which is probably my other favorite. But once you get past the beginning weak health of WX, he actually is super powerful for a couple of reasons. I'll explain. I did have to reload the world probably about 10 times or so. I just pause this. I died early on a lot of times just from keeping his health, his stats quite low, not eating gear soon enough, etc. To be honest, his downside with taking damage from the rain is really not a big problem in single player. You can very easily get the health back just by getting struck by lightning, which there's plenty of it from Thunderbirds and seasonal lightning. And managing the sanity, well, you'll see I have a pond right here. Lotus flowers fixes all of that. The overcharge is fantastic. Means I pretty much, as you see in my inventory, I don't carry a light slot item. I barely need to, except on long trips maybe. And he's just great for running around. I would say his main upside is that he can eat food at any stage, so spoiled food does the same stats. That is actually quite huge. It means I don't have to constantly micromanage as you do with Wolfgang about the spoiled state of food. I still keep it in bundle wraps. So here is my food stack, and I have another wrap for coffee, which is getting low. My current inventory is full of things. I was busy doing a Elephant Cactus farming, but I need to go pick up resources for that. So yeah, this is my world. The base is a bit functional and urbane. These are my two main villas, where pretty much everything is inside. This is the Telebrella, built while I was Wagstaff. And this is the focus to go pretty much just for the apocalypse, which I'll have to do fairly soon actually. And obviously I made sure I had transported other mobs and such before I made this as a permanent. Pretty much I only use it to go into the apocalypse. Turn it off when that comes up. Nettles, I never make nettle rolls. I started off this game with a kind of challenge to only eat nettle, which is actually surprisingly quite doable once you get all the plants. Eventually though it gets a bit annoying you have to babysit the nettle, constantly refuel them. You don't get that much food from each, and plus I was getting so much meat just passively on the side that I just gave up, and I used the nettle as like a reserve food or for the lush season. But yeah, this is the transplanted nettle base, where I have exactly 40 I managed to fit in. I think I did fit in 41 or 42, but I wanted a full stack of 40. Sprinkler gets all of them in one go. Just show that. And it's right next to the base, but the rainforest biome is not far, and that's where I was first using as my nettle plantation. So yeah, just turn that off. So the life and soul, besides my home here, is this pond right here, and I invested quite a bit of time into putting stuff around it. It does look a bit cluttered, granted. In full moon it just looks magical. A few fish farms, a repair station, an iron wind. So lotus flowers, reeds, there's dolphins here. The dolphins stay on top of the frogs. Their spawn's a bit weird. Some days they will just not be present at all. I have no idea why. They definitely don't all die. They're more than enough to handle all the frogs. There's some bioluminescence to give a bit of light and aesthetics. And the dolphins also, or dolphins I should say, also deal actually with the the platypus that spawns, but not very well. And I'm not sure if this is empty. Yeah, I hear one guy around. Ah, he just passively killed that. Not funny, I can't attack it from there. So, I don't know why they didn't kill that guy, but if he's in the water, they do seem to target it. So yeah. And then as soon as the daytime comes, I do have a sea legs. That's from wood legs, but to be honest, it's kind of a crappy boat. And the cannon does fire damage, which is an absolute disaster, as I was mentioning before. So yeah, here come the dolphins, all very friendly and happy. They love to group together, so even though maybe they all live in the same house. I need to check the wiki on that, but yeah, as you can see they're dealing very easily with the frogs. I planted, for aesthetics mostly, all this clutter around. I want to fertilize some of them. But yeah, and I put turf down, rainforest turf, to make it look like more of a natural pond. Some jungle trees. Couple of hippos. The one other reason I forced closed the game was because these guys are, if both the pair die, and I feel they're quite vulnerable, so they're in the there's a couple, right, and if they both get to quite low health, and they do automatically just by fighting mosquitoes, funnily enough, they can both die, and that's the end of them. They won't respawn back, so sometimes I lost some guys that I used to use quite a bit. These guys are there, and I do need to wall them off, because now they risk destroying, they do destroy sea structures, which is why I put my fish farms back there. What happened here? Right. This is kind of what I'm talking about. So, there was a hippo couple in here. They go out somehow. I meant to use this area as a tree farming and to contain them. They must have gotten out, destroyed a wall, and probably died. So we're getting low on hippos. My health is quite low too. Let's just fix that. What we can do right now. So this is my recharge lightning station. Put the flingomatic on. Close that. Run up to them. I can get to 5. I have the pangolins there to keep them alive. Yeah, get my charge going. Just put the boat back. So yeah, what I like about this setup with the sea yard and the fish farm is that you get your boat repaired while you're harvesting, which is nice. Let me sort out my sanity. Alright, let me go inside. This is my hat and like clothing equipable room. I'll go through the chests in a bit. Let me go first to the kitchen. This is my quick kitchen. So kind of got a few of everything. It's not made for that. It's not made for a major cooking spree. I do have another one for that. But it's here with 4 crock pots. You can pretty much do chain cooking for everything except, I would say, bacon and eggs. By the time you've cooked one, it's you come back to the row and it's ready to be used again. So yeah, this is my fridges for meat. Honey, I need to let this rot actually, so I'm just going to drop that on the ground. I'll leave this for now, put this away. Let's harvest that. 2 drying racks just to turn things like frog legs into jerky. Have the bird there to get eggs out of. So here's the nettle collection, filled up that quite quickly. Now I don't farm nettle anymore, because I don't need it that much, mainly for seasonal. Some snake bones from fighting the pugilisk. These are all bundle wraps of things that would expire otherwise, but they're not strictly food. And there's that show container mod. Just some tinned fish, I need for emergencies. This is my food bundles. So here's some meat that I need to convert. Honey. This is just a quick way to get lotus flowers. I need to build that up. Get sanity. Snake bones, soup. Didn't fit in my main bundle wrap, which is more stuff I would eat on the go. Together with my coffee. So yeah, that's the kitchen. Let's just put this in here. Let it rot safely. That's the kitchen. Try to make it nice and keep the same theme throughout the building. So yeah, as you can see, it's one base room connecting to 3. And this is the hat, as I mentioned, so chest for sewing kits, for shipwrecked hats. There's those lucky hats, which, to be honest, I'm going to run around with one of them for now. But let me maybe take one that's... thought this one had durability used up. No, okay. Maybe it was this one. That's the pirate hat, that's why. Right, that's the 89%. So yeah, clothing. This is my weapons room, this is my tools room. Let me show you the tools room. I find inside's very dark, so I made sure that the walls where I could were these lovely greenhouse walls, let all the light in. And that motivated me to move all my base stuff that was just a random mess scattered outside to kind of fill up inside and be a bit more containable. And that's a great thing about Hamlet. It lets you have the gameplay of just a different gameplay from any other world. It's more mature, I think. It's more organized and more aesthetically pleasing in some ways. Because I never found bases with carpet turf on the floor to look like a room to actually work for me. So I think this works. Anyways, tool room. At some point I will change out all the flint tools for gold because I am stocked with gold now. So yeah, just arrange it in rows. Keep stuff with high durability. All my torches here. Some old bells for farming wood. Bow repair kits. A lot of bird whistles. I was planning to make a trap area with the beetles that spawn the weevils and stuff, have them farm each other. Lights, divining rod, etc. And these are rolling because he makes a bloody noise, so he's staying right in the bundling rack. And some pamphlets, of course, very easy to get in Hamlet. Robin as well makes a big noise. He doesn't come with me except on long trips. Now for the weapons room. So halberds, easy to get. Cutlasses, I'm planning to get more in a little bit with some later gameplay now. A lot of these I've stolen actually. The log suits I've gotten from the farm with the pig guards. I'll show that in a bit. And the Thulecite suits, some I've made, but quite a few actually I got from looting. And I did do one session of looting one of the ruins level in my connected survival world and got the how to shoot us. But I find ruins looting to be actually just quite draining, and it just feels depressing. You're in the dark all the time fighting nightmare creatures, and that's why actually it is possible. Before I even went to the ruins, I was already farming a little bit of Thulecite because I got 4 green gems from, and I'll show that in a little bit. And with the green gems you can go right to making a deconstruction staff with this lovely Brain of Thought, which lets you craft everything from the ancient, and they're actually not too hard to get in your connected shipwreck world. Of course you can only use it 4 times and it's 1 per use, but yeah, amazing item. I could make things like a Thulecite suit, then deconstruct that. We'll first make the deconstruction staff, farm Thulecite that way, and the first thing I did was to make a lazy explorer and grab nightmare fuel from creatures that died beyond the walls. That is just an annoying bug of this game. But yeah, anyways. Here's all the amulets, one for each gem color, with some of the staffs, to make more purple gem ones. Mansuit, this is a very underrated item. It's a armor, chest armor, that you can repair, meaning on a long trip, I just need to take a sewing kit and this. And I don't need to take like 5 log suits or something, or materials even to craft it. Sometimes I travel very light, so yeah. Brilliant item. Would be amazing if a headgear item had that option, but unfortunately I don't think so. So yeah, that's a bit about that. Now I want a good cutlass, because I'm going to do a bit of fighting, so I'll grab that. And I want a disposable item, so I'll grab that. And let me go over to my other building. So yeah, this building's for quick grab stuff on the go. Here, this is the crafting and sort of mass producing bulk item area. So this storage is kind of the quick crafting and drop-off storage. There's an overflow storage in here. And there is a bulk kitchen in here. And a mass drying area in here. I'll show the drying area, is probably the least interesting. Again, I try to put a few plants, same thing with the greenhouse. Walls behind. And just matching the wallpaper at least. I found this flooring fits better with the wooden dry racks. Just get rid of those symptoms. I'm going to need to carry the ash, so I'm going to do a trip very soon. So yeah, let me just show the storage. So stone, gold, I can convert more soon, so that will be way overflowed. This is just kind of minerals. There's an overflow afterwards. Magic stuff. This is after I've done a ruins trip, so it's sort of a leftover of the special gems. Nightmare fuel, plentiful there. Plantables, including the bulbs. And lure plants are hard to come by because I don't spend many spring days in my survival world. So yeah, I need to farm more of those. Plantables like grass and that type. But this goes there. And shipwrecked stuff. Manure and fertilizers. And I need an item for my trip I'm going to do now that I can burn. I'll probably take rot. Skins and other such quick drop-off items. Feathers and furs. Like sewing kit craft stuff and teeth items. Boss drops and health. And grass and twigs, which I'm getting very low on. I may run over to my survival world and grab something to stock that up actually, because I'll show that. I'll show what I have going for that there. Kind of viney leafy things. So there is a theme. This is all kind of minerals and rock section. This is all plantables. This kind of is the odd one out, but yeah. This is all sort of animal drops. Yeah, this. And this is all kind of plant materials. And refined things in this chest. And then wooden boards here. Let me show my overflow chest room. So I need to finish the signs for some of these. A lot of these are turfs, for example. Doido feathers, I have tons. I'll show you the Doido collection in a bit. Yeah. So I need to grab some rot for something I'm going to do later. Let's put this, because that will spoil. I actually need the torch with me. Don't need this elephant cactus, I'll drop it later. Let's put this away. Keep me that. I'm sure there's stuff I don't need. Hammer I'll drop outside. Shovel I'll drop outside. Rocks I don't need. pitchfork I'll drop outside. Okay. And yeah, let me go over. This is kind of the mass kitchen. To be honest, I don't do most of my cooking here except for making coffee. I have an ice maker to run, and I just fit the smelters in. This is kind of the industrial area. Some fuel for the ice maker. The smelter doesn't need fuel. And here you've got obviously the 2 crafting stations that are necessary. So I can craft in here. No problem. Booty bag. Got from actually a loot I never fought Quacken yet. It's a backpack and the vortex code. I have fought Ancient Herald twice, I think. So yeah. Now, just a sec, I'm going to pause the recording. Oh, you can't. Right, I just need to think what I'm going to take on my trip. Okay. So, quick think. Let me run over to roof, please. Right, this was the old nettle area. I had to fit it into, I had 56 nettle plants, so I needed 2 sprinklers going. It was a little bit far away and a bit annoying. This is my lure plant. Unfortunately, I don't think I can run through fast enough, but yeah. This is a lure plant twig farm, but I have a lot of twigs now, I don't need to run it, and I have possibly a better way of getting them. And this is my thumper setup, and actually this looks quite good, ready to harvest. I'll do that at another time. So yeah, I need to finish the turf, but this decided to spawn in here, huh? Interesting. Well, you're gonna go now. That's what I think, yeah. Okay. So yeah, got 4 thumpers set up when I was Wagstaff, and it's just for farming mass loaded trees, and it's way more efficient than the old bells, so probably won't continue with that. Now over here is the project I'm working on. I'm just going to drop off a few things. I have a pre-crafted Dragoon den, and I have some more hearts, so I can carry on with that. And the idea is just to... I'm going to drop off this stuff, because basically the idea is to make a tight ring of fertilized elephant cactus, and then make another ring right outside of the unfertilized ones, and those will act as a wall to stop the dragoons from hitting the fertilized cactus. As you can see, I can't pass there, but I want a bit of a bigger wall so I can run in between and collect drops. Plant all the dragoon dens around, wall them off with the walls out of range of these guys, because they do destroy walls, and hopefully that will generate some meat and hearts from them. So that's the plan with that. And yeah, I'm bringing this rot because one way I've read is to easily collect them. Once they're fertilized, you can drop it like that and set that on fire, and that will destroy the elephant cactus, and you can dig it up safely. But yeah, I will bring some armor for that, just in case they're fertilized. It's not the dry season, my shipwrecked world, but yeah. I'll just show a little bit more on the map. So coming over this way, this is the little pig village, and they got inside and ate the bait. They glitched through these. I thought these hedges looked nice, but when I'm out of the area they seem to be able to glitch through, so that's just annoying. Oh, I didn't show the doi area. So this is my coffee plantation slash doi reserve, and there's a few monkeys to keep them company in the peacock so they don't all die out. So there's 30 coffee on each of the 4 sides, that's 120 in total. And yeah, basically it means together with honey you can make a full stack of coffee with each harvest. And this is the Elephant Cactus killing area for bat waves. I had a rabbit sit here, but to be honest, it's not working too well. He keeps taking out the Elephant Cactus, and it's walled off because these guys were happy to mess with the Elephant Cactus. Bee boxes, I am actually going to harvest these because I will do a round of coffee not too long. So yeah, roads around to get around a bit faster. Bees have a crazy range and get away. It's enough, to be honest. I do my coffee in big batches, so I'm not too fussed if I don't have a massive like honey farm area. So yeah, that's the pond right there. As you can see, perfect location, especially early on. Rainforest for nettles. The starting pig city was right there. Hop in and out all the time. And yeah, I could get lightning from these. The thunderbirds, their nest is there. There's another area down here. So this is kind of the area I'm working on currently. I have put down roads to go around a little bit. I need to finish some of these off. Pig's Palace City is over here. Porcalypse entrance is there. Pugalisk entrance is there. And this cave links to the Big Bird biome, which I use currently for farming the Iron Hawk. And this guy is currently stuck in some boulders, and he's the guy you want to farm. He's trying to join, as this guy, he's trying to join those two, but he's stuck, so I can just safely mine him for all the iron I need. So that's great. I've left a lot of these areas wild. One maintenance thing I did do was to just pretty much burnt all the trees, because these spider monkeys are just unstoppable. They infect everything with their silk. No pun intended. And I left little pockets of them, and somehow they even spread to here. The trees started getting infected. The spider monkeys were trapped here trying to get over. They infected it. They like teleported their infection over. And so yeah, I had to go during one humid season with all the fog and beetles and just destroy all of that stuff. And I left a few around the mandrakes. I think it looks nice. And this area I teleported a spider monkey to, just so he can have some presence on this island, I guess, but he's not going anywhere because the trees are chopped. And somehow they teleported over here too, but that's fine, they can fight the mandrakes there and drop living logs. So yeah, this was where I used to do the old bell for wood. One last thing I'll show. Probably should have coffee for these trips. In fact, I'm going to get out some now. Maybe 8. Alright. And let's have some. As you can see, WX is a speedy boy with coffee, overcharge, and the road. This is a meat farm initially, but it's very difficult to stop. This pig house somehow always ends up burning. So right now I haven't repaired it, and every time it does burn you have to dig up the grass tufts and replace them. Now I can just get grass, and to be honest, I think I'm just going to get my grass from here quick, rather than going over to... Well, I may go over in any case. I'll collect while I'm explaining this area. So, it's a bit multi-purpose, and I use grass for one because I didn't want to make hay walls. I know you can do it with hay walls, this trap fire farm, and Also because I needed grass at the time, so I didn't really have another plantation, and I didn't have a lure plant trap, so this was my way to come over, get grass before I set up the trap. Turn on the two faraway flingomatics. These two are for safekeeping. Fire gets out of hand. So I collect all the grass. I set one of these on fire, right? I'll do that now. As soon as I've collected these. Okay, so I'll grab this, my scale mail armor. Let's turn these on first, to be safe. Let's maybe move my crafting sack a little bit further away. So you light one, and this is what I mean that fire spread is a bitch in this game. Your scale mail lets you stand safely in there and pick up drops. And the other thing you can do is to... Why, those four guys are there? Oh shit, that's not good. Those four guys are there pretty much to... Yeah, I think there's not enough tufts now because the fire seems to... Cinematics overwhelm the fire. Yeah, that's fun. Anyways. Here I can get full health, log suits, and okay, let's stop saying frozen. Full health log suits and halberdiers from this farm. And I would often go insane. And fire damage, funnily enough, actually hurts nightmare creatures. I don't know if it does in multiplayer or not. But yeah, just pushing these guys in. Give you a little bit of a hot bath there. It's not perfect, as you can see some of the grass tufts are burning, but it does the job. So, like a triple farm. When the pig house is working, I can farm the pig skins from there. I can farm these guys for fresh log soup and halberdiers. And I could farm nightmare fuel, I wasn't getting a lot of, but yeah. And then these are the safety ones that just... Okay, turn on please. To just make sure that I can switch it off when I want to. Don't have to leave the area. Now, can I pick this stuff up safely? Oh wow, the coffee's out already. I can hear they're playing the attack music, but to be honest, there's no one around to witness my misdeeds. I'm just gonna leave this stuff here for now, because I don't want to find a place for it. That guy's a bit close, so I might have to be careful about him seeing me pick up his buddy's loot. Yeah, the only log suit that's damaged is this one because I initially hit that guard. So, yeah, perfect way to farm a bit of armor, farm nightmare fuel at the same time, farm tons of... I'm gonna leave this cutlass too. Okay. Did I turn them all off? Yes. Let's head back. Right, drop off the extra grass. Just drop off the meat. I needed armor before I go. I can put away the honey. We get to test this. We just drink that coffee. I need to repair some of these elephant cactuses. They have taken a beating. But yeah, as you can see, the remaining ones are still very effective, and I can just run around here. Whoops. As long as I'm wearing the armor, I'm safe in between these guys. This area is still not the tidiest because these man guys get involved and they wander over to the cactus and they start fighting that too, and that's just unnecessary. But so I'll let them finish that off. Am I done picking up all the stuff? Right, you didn't see me. Okay, I did. Let's go back. I'll fix them later. So, more stuff to drop off. I'm constantly running in here to drop things off. It's a never-ending story. I do need to cook a bit of this stuff, so I will take the meat over, because that's a lot of meat that won't go to waste, and I'll show you who is my best piece of... No, put it inside. Probably a bad label there. Right, that was annoying. Just organize my stuff. Keep food there, keep that there. Okay, I need a stack of gold and I need that armor, and then I think I'm good. So let's grab one of these cactus armors. And to make gold tools, make a shovel. I have a stack of gold for that. I don't even travel around with flint or rocks unless I know I'm gonna need it. Sometimes that comes back to hurt me, but it's just because you can have a nice base setup in Hamlet, I think that allows you. So, probably good to go. I need to eat. Let me go quickly over to Reign of Giants. I just thought of one more thing I'm gonna need. I'll need this for something later. Go quickly to Reign of Giants and show that area. There isn't much set up. It's very much a burn world, although I haven't world hopped there yet. It's pretty much for gathering resources, and I'll show quick the mod with more markers and the tumbleweed trap area. What season are we in? Winter, with hounds about to come. Right. So yeah, that mod, although it doesn't show walls, which is a funny single player thing, or maybe it's the same in DST, it does show the tumbleweed spawners, so I have this area walled off, and that's a nice place to collect grass and twigs. I should have a lyra plant, so yeah, this is my world. This Chester died. That's annoying. This allows me to go to the volcano directly, and I'll show you the setup for that later. And lyra plants don't spawn in the winter, I forgot about that, so I need to get out of here. Where are we going? Up here. And just pass them off on some beefalo. Oh yeah, there's a nice pickguard area. That's cute. Let's have some more coffee. I don't have coffee as a default. I generally just keep it out for trips or when I know I'm gonna need it. So yeah. Did the dogs follow me here? Yes, they did. Where are you guys? Oh, I wonder if I should have armor. Can I get the... Oh, they're all here. It's annoying. had a football helmet. Yeah, I wonder if I can get the white guy. Oh, this is just awful kiting. Can you please freeze them all? That's what I wanted. This is typical WX play. No thought. Complete noob on that. I can't actually fight. I was just being lazy. There. Anyways. Grab that meat. Probably leave. But yeah, this is the trap, as I was saying, for... Let's wear this pirate hat for a bit. Mainly for grass and twigs, but also one-man band. I already know that though, embarrassingly. It's mainly for grass and twigs, but also for trinkets to trade with Pig King for gold, because gold was a bit scarce in my other world. Yeah, I need to drop some of this excess stuff. Alright, let's learn this. Whatever that is, a raincoat. Nice. Let's drop that. I'm gonna drop this stuff. I'll come back here at some point. In fact, I'll just drop everything. That was just more for a demonstration. I'll keep those. I'll drop that. Anyways. Lost a lot of health there. Yeah, so this world, I'm set up right smack in the middle. And got access to the Pig King. I've been in this ruin there, but not the others. There is a lovely McTusk biome, but I can buy those very easily from the shop in Hamlet, so I haven't bothered with doing that much. Oh, you guys are still around. Alright, let's show you some proper kiting. Okay, let's do some proper kiting, because that last bit was embarrassing. I actually need to save it. No. Just attack, my god. Okay. Bit of a fail there. Right, yeah, most of these are just summer protection when I come in from this for the summer. Alright, let's head over to Shipwrecked. Yes. So again, this is another, looks like a burn world, because I haven't built much, but these guys are here for protection. This is just the starting island, but I will move. I have mapped out, in fact I mapped out the whole island in just 10 days, thanks to Coffee and WX's overcharge. This is Fire Packham. The lovely thing is when he cooks things, they are at full freshness, which is unbelievably good. I'm just going to wrap those up, keep them like that, and carry on with my trip. I will need some food, and because my health is low, I will probably grab some bacon and eggs. So let's just take 4 of that, or maybe 6, and then wrap all the other food up, keep it at as much freshness as possible. Okay. keeping Dordois here, feathers for the, if I need, for the Volcano Sacrifice. I have a lot of them. And yeah, just a couple of things. So the plan here, this is the map. This is not a reveal map command code. I did actually map this all out. And I will eventually base on this island. I like it a lot for a few reasons. It's near a fisherman hut. I think that's kind of cool, even though I don't need the fish. It's kind of cute. There's some reeds, swamp biome, a lot of sand with the wild boar huts, so maybe I can start farming them. Eventually I need to clear things up and start building. The main attractions is the slot machine is right there. Tiger shark is right there. So it's very easy to farm that. Additionally, you have the brainy tree here. There's another one right up here. And I think another one there. So, and swordfish, again, this is that mod. Shows up on the map now, so I don't need to mark with the backpack. A couple of them here. So today I'm going to be grabbing some of these guys, making some cutlasses, and grabbing the brainy sprouts. They should have respawned. And then eventually I'm going to head into the volcano, which is down here. Unfortunately, that's the only disappointment. This portal does take you to this portal, so that's not too far. And I'm going to head into the volcano and get some elephant cactus. And I haven't actually touched any of the elephant cactus or coffee in this. I got them from other worlds that I used the teleportator through. Disappointed there's no Skull Island on this map. I don't know if that's normal. I thought there always was one per world, but I don't think it's generated here. So yeah, that's the whole world. The octopus is over here, but I don't really use it much, so yeah. Otherwise this would be a nice island to base on. It's got all the different biomes. But yeah, I like this one. Anyways, I haven't based yet. That's a plan at some point, which is one nice thing about Don't Starve. That you can kind of put things off. Okay, so the silk is to go here, but when I want to catch more... Oh, they ate my bug net. Bitches. Oh, that's why we have more... I'm just gonna make another one. Probably need to watch my twigs though. Alright, let's put one there. I need this for the jellyfish I'm gonna catch. And I think I am off now, so where to first? Let's plan this trip out. So I saw another brainy tree. Anyways, let's go grab the brainy trees, possibly. Let's get some coffee. Oh, rope. I actually need that. I'm gonna have to wrap things up on this trip. There's a bit much to carry so far. Let's grab this guy immediately. You know what, I just realized I probably needed a lot more rope. Can I make this already? Need 2 rope. So I may run out of grass. And while I'm here, I will just grab, I think there are 4. And I'll probably get all of them. So let's grab that. And we head up here first. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, WX just flies in this Iron Wind combo with Overcharge and Coffee. He's pretty much a speed demon. I need to go grab more actual rope. And I'm gonna burn through all of my grass just making these. Okay, where next? I'll probably nab some swordfish. So there's an even split. Let's go here first. Here? Yeah. Nice thing about the cutlass is lets you kill them in 3 hits, so you don't need to dodge, because they're very good, even with speed boosts, at getting you. You can pretty much just get 1 hit in, then you have to back off. Get 2 hits in, they have a crazy range to snipe you after that. Where's this guy? Can I get these guys to camp around there? Yeah, go for it. Oh, they might kill. They might eat him, so I need to make sure to pick it up. There we go. Alright, let's craft one of those quick. Oh, they sound terrifying when they're sleeping. Jesus Christ. Okay. Brainy, stem, there, and 2 other swordfish there. Let's get the swordfish first. Oh, I need to eat. I messed up with my bacon and eggs wrapping. I don't even look. I'm not one of those people that can... This is why I need water. I need, sorry, just bait 1 more hit. Oh, you got another hit in. This is why I need a light hat, because I take a lot of unnecessary damage on the sea. Okay. My inventory is totally full. Stop it! Let me get off on land somewhere. Yeah, let's go to the monkeys. Because I'm taking unnecessary damage. Let's bundle a few things up. I would like to put all the swords together, so, and all the hats. So, to be honest, I'm not sure what I can bundle up, but I need to get this. I need to put that back in the right place. My health is still a bit low. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I think we wrap it up properly this time. And I'm really wet as well. What can I burn safely while I'm doing this stuff? Okay, the reason I'm not bundling up yet the bundling up some of the other stuff is because I want to put it all together, but you know what, screw that. Let's just do it now. I was gonna get 4 of each and I wanted to put them in the same wrap. But anyways, to get it out of my inventory. Okay. I don't think I hit this swordfish yet, or did I? No. How did that guy get the extra hit in? Oh, he's gonna eat that. Let's get away. I'll need to dry off soon. Okay, get that last. Get that last grain of salt. As you can see, my play's gotten a bit sloppy and messy. I'm used to being in quite a privileged position. With, as you can see, everything explored, although I have done that myself. And WX's crazy health stats, so I'm not the most careful player at the moment, but it works anyways. I think if I went back to a new survival game, it would still be fun. I would have that challenge again of actually having to worry about how I take fights and how I manage my stuff. And of course, as WX, if you're worried about getting hit by waves and losing health to water, you can just wear your rainproof gear. That should save you. So I'm just heading here to grab the last. I do need some grass to grab the last brainy sprout. I think when I head to the volcano, I'll dry off there. Just get a little bit of grass, and I'll wrap up this stuff. Almost down here. Okay. And let's do the last one. And I think that's 4, right? So yeah, we want one more cutlass. Then I'll probably wrap it up together with the rope in a second. Alright, time to head to the volcano now. Which is down this way. You guys have any row? Oh, you do. Not bad. So yeah, with the coffee, I'll just try to anticipate how many I'm going to need out for the next bit of a trip. Unwrap that, leave the rest wrapped up. Don't have much at the moment because I haven't made coffee in a little while, but it should be okay. When I need to, I can get 40 on the go without much hassle. Alright, so we're at the volcano. Okay, I have a little bit of doormat system here, but I'm just realizing I'm going to leave both my boats, which isn't ideal. Anyway, the idea is that I go onto the log raft, enter the volcano, because I may not come back this way, and I have a pre-crafted log map, and the thing what happens with that, there is a shipwrecked, I'll show you once I go inside. But generally, this is how I would enter the volcano. And the reason for that is that my way out could be this seaworthy. I can go to the survival world, and from survival just hop over to the Hamlet world, which is my base. The only thing is when you come back to Shipwrecked, it destroys whatever the last boat you were on. So I use a cheap throwaway boat like those rafts if I need to do that, but probably this time around I'll just come out via my boat and go back to the Skyworthy, because yeah, I can't be bothered. And why are all these fertilized? That's not good. I was hoping it's not the case, but yeah, nice generation because the altar is right here and the obsidian wedge is right there, and then the entrance is here, so they're all very nearby. I'm happy with that. Okay, now I can wrap some of this up. Let's put the row away to keep it fresh, and that last cutlass. Now I need to get dry somehow, which I will do actually in a second. So don't need the bug net. Let's keep the lucky hat on. Hang on to that, hang on to that, hang on to that. I need the rod. Actually, it's nice that they're fertilized. I'll put this there. Do I need the helmet? Probably not. And yeah. Okay, so this is the plan. Pop that on. I kind of want 4 slots for this. Can I put anything away here that I don't need? Let's put this away. And let's put the pigskin away. Yeah, I'm gonna get dry from doing what I'm about to do in a sec, so yeah. This is what I found on the wiki. You drop these, you burn that. Just want to stand near to that. And the fire damage is supposed to be enough to kill that, but that didn't work. Okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Ah, maybe because turf burns for longer. Is that the idea? Probably need to get my sanity back, to be honest. Huh, interesting. Do I have to fight them? This is a very expensive way to do it. I didn't bring flint to dig up turf. I actually didn't want to destroy the turf around here. Not sure why that is. Let's just keep testing this. I need the ash anyways. Is he taking damage? I should put the mod on. Not sure. Let's put that mod on and see if the Elephant Cactus is actually taking any damage from the fire damage. Wow, I've burned through 15 days. Ah, no. The shipwrecked time I don't think syncs up to the Hamlet time. Not sure. Oh, it is, but not a lot. Yeah, I need to use something other than... I need to use something other than rot because I don't have that much rot to burn through. And I want to collect a lot of... Is he? Maybe he was just damaged from something else. From that guy coming up. Oh no. Okay, interesting. Do I have a pitchfork here? No, and I don't have flint, so this is the downside of... But I can't get it from here, so that's fine. Can you? Do you get flint from these? Yes, you do. Of not taking all of the base resources on you. Okay, which turf do I want to burn? Let's maybe use some of this. Is this not turf? No. Interesting. Yeah, so they didn't sort out this his speech for when he finds a treasure, but yeah, he just found a treasure there because I have the lucky hat on. So it does work, but yeah, he doesn't have the right speech, and I got really stupid things. I might take the bird hat. The boards are super useful though, underrated totally from that. Alright, let's test this now. I'm gonna get a lot of these. Probably just pile them up outside. So, do I need to... No. I know I need to put them in. I wanted to avoid that. pick that up as quickly before it disappears. Can you drop it? Let's grab that. Okay. Oh, it does take... Ah. So what's the difference with the turf? Is that because it burns hotter than rot? Or burns longer? Okay. I think the idea is... Let's just try the rot again. Don't eat it, please. Okay. Why do I have 40? What did I put down on the ground? Oh, I put the whole stack. Oh, unbelievable. Well, I needed the ash. This is becoming a bit messy. Where's my pitchfork? I don't really want to take off this turf in case I... Yeah, so you have to literally just add it in one at a time, right? Probably. Okay. Right, so it's a slow process, basically. Let's get a bit of this turf. And to be honest, let me just swap out to my Regal crown or whatever it is, because my sanity's taking a bit of a beating. It doesn't look that bad. The base turf underneath is pretty decent, I would say. I'm curious if he picks up stuff faster with coffee or not. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, where is my stuff? Let's put this away. And I'll hang on to those ashes. I want to wear this. And eat a bit of food. Let's put this away. Yeah. Okay, and let's wear my armor. Suppose I can run back and forth. Between these two and just keep lighting them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop other stuff that I don't need at the moment. So I can have a few slots for doing this easily. And I guess the idea... See, that's not working though. Why? Is it too far? What? See? Now it's working. I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. That mod is definitely quite helpful. So they have 400 health. And this is the third time I'm doing it with that. And with that too. So you do need 4 times. Yeah, and I'm expecting that the other one should kill it. It is nice actually. Sorry buddy, you will get a second life at my base. Let's have a bit of coffee. Where's the other guy? Here. Okay. Drop those off. So it is 4 of these. When it works. See, oh now it's working. It's a shame to burn this nice volcano turf, but let's drop these off. But there's a lot of it, and I won't be spending much time in the volcano. Okay, kind of got a pattern for this now. I can grab a few more of these. I'm going through my torch fairly fast. I mean, I do have a lot of armor and items to... See, that didn't work. To tank through fighting them. But it does feel like a waste. I want to collect about 20. So you worked and you didn't. No idea why. It has to be right up against it probably, and even then it's not a guarantee. Suppose I can take this turf. It's a little bit uglier than the other one. Okay, so you should work now, right? You should drop. Let's go get these guys going as well. And to be honest, I don't want them around while I'm running over to the volcano, so it's good I'm getting rid of them. I don't think that was close enough. Gonna need another torch, let me let that one run out. This is, they really should have made this to be a bit of a better weapon. You know, considering how it's not easy to get anyways, unless you have a farm, I guess. See, like that's too far, I think. Let's just check it. Oh, maybe it's not. Let's test that out. I mean, I was standing up as close as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting. Alright, let's get more of these. I haven't touched the coffee population here, so there's a lot. If I wanted to maybe make another coffee base somewhere else, but to be honest, I think I'm okay for that. Slow and steady. I will probably end this after I've collected all of these guys. I need to go to my studies and stuff, but yeah. Hopefully this has been an interesting and overly long video. And the coffee's out, and I don't think I will get more again. Okay. So what I need is enough to make a ring, a safe ring around. I don't think I can put... I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test putting 4 of them. Well, I did already. I don't think they take fire damage. I think how fire damage is calculated is if you're taking fire damage from one source, you don't add the damage you're taking from another source. So do you see? That nightmare creature what I was mentioning with the fire farm is taking fire damage as well. Walking through like an idiot. Yes, don't expect it. So it's slow and steady. I don't think this one worked. Or did it? Maybe it did. They all seem to be on different numbers. Yeah. That one's not working quite as well. Maybe I need to drop in a different position. Getting a lot of ash from this though. That's good. That guy is burning. Yeah, because I did these all at the same time. It's really about where you put it, I guess. Oh, they sound so sad when they die. As you might. I know I've done these kind of videos before. I don't know if it's going for YouTube or what, and at some point I just run out of things to say, and in any case I like playing in silence anyways, so just noticed the volcano is a light source, huh? That's cool, if you ever get stuck. Probably need to update my charge as well. Right, where was my campus sack? I think I had a few more collected here. Or did I only get 11? I only have 11. Right. There's a few more to collect, but I think that's a good place to end this, and maybe we'll do another one with some better update and when the volcano farm is finished. But yeah, thanks if you've watched this and enjoyed anything. It's been fun. Take care.